What if I told you that one small decision you make today could completely reshape your future? Most people underestimate what a single day can do. But your future self, they're begging for you to start right now. There's a version of you out there living the life you dream about. More confident, more disciplined, more fulfilled. And they didn't get there by accident. They got there because of something you decide today. This video is your reminder that everything you want begins with what you start right now. Okay, think about where you could be 6 months from today. Seriously, pause for a second and imagine it. Now here's the truth. You're either going to arrive in that future grateful you started or wishing you had. The choice happens today, not someday, not after things settle, but today. We love big transformations, but real growth, it doesn't come from dramatic overnight change. It comes from tiny, almost invisible decisions that stack over time. 5 minutes of learning a day becomes 30 hours of knowledge in a year. One paragraph written each night becomes a book draft. 10 push-ups every morning becomes a stronger, healthier body over time. Small decisions feel small today, but they're massive when your future self looks back. And the best part? You don't need motivation. You just need to start with something so small that you can't say no to. We talk about the fear of change, but nobody talks about the fear of staying the same. Think about the frustration you feel when you know you're capable of more. The guilt after wasting time on things that don't even matter. That quiet voice that says, you should have started by now. That feeling, that's your future self warning you. Not to scare you, but to push you to grow. Because the pain of staying the same eventually becomes louder than the fear of starting. Here's something powerful. You create your future life by force. You create it by becoming the kind of person who takes action. You don't have to be super disciplined today. You just have to cast a vote for the identity you want. Every time you show up, you're voting for, I'm someone who follows through. Every time you try, even for a few minutes, you're voting for, I'm someone who grows. And every time you start when you don't feel like it, you're voting for, I'm someone my future self will thank. Identity is built on repetition. Start now, and the identity shift begins immediately. Here's a trick used by top performers and psychologists. Future self visualization. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, not in the fantasy world, but your real life. What habits does your future have? What are they proud of? What did you start that made the biggest difference? And here's the question that changes everything. What would that version of you beg you to do today? When you make decisions with your future self in mind, you stop making choices for comfort and you start making choices for growth. Do you want the secret to beating procrastination? Okay, tell yourself, I'll just do it for 2 minutes. Write for 2 minutes. Film for 2 minutes. Work out for 2 minutes. Most of the time, you keep going. But even if you don't, you still won. Because you took action. You cast a vote for your future self. You became a starter. Starting is always the hardest part. After that, momentum takes over. Your future isn't built in giant leaps. It's built in quiet moments that no one sees. Every time you choose growth instead of comfort, every time you choose progress instead of perfection, you're shaping for a life that you'll be proud of. You may not see the results today, but your future self is already smiling at the decision you made. Because they know the truth. Your life changes the moment you decide to start. So here's your challenge. Pick one thing, just one, that your future self will be grateful for. Write it down and take the tiniest step towards it today. Not tomorrow, not when life feels perfect. Do it today. Your future is waiting for you, but it can't begin until you begin. If this video inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder.